Shobha from the Department of CA, a Ph.D. research scholar. I am contesting for the post of Joint Secretary, which is reserved for the girls. All my fellow mates have made my job easy, quite everyone. I mean, those who are contesting for the open category, they have spoke for the women also. Thank you so much for that. Even after that, there are something which when I went for a campaign, I could hear from my friends. So in that there is a common thing like we want, those who are in quarters, we want the Wi-Fi, we want the transportation facility, we want the Wi-Fi, everything which has to be there. Apart from this, there are people who are coming from the nearby places, like those who are coming from Tanjavur or nearby places, they want the transportation facility. And those, since Tanjavur, they're coming by the express buses, they want the buses to stop in front of the main gate. Probably we can speak to the transportation department and we request for this proposal to get executed for this. And the next thing is, when one of my friends spoke about the green campus, why can't we have the solar enabled campus? There is a chances for this where we can put the lights inside the hostel blocks and all. We can make it a solar enabled campus also, and it can be implemented in the quarters also. Through this we can go for more green enabled campus. Next thing I can, apart from coming to this general talks, we go for initiative placements of PhD or MS from reputed RNC and smooth process of industrial collaboration. Why I am telling the smooth process of industrial collaboration is, I wanted to go for the industrial collaboration to some company I wanted to go. They told you can go for that company just not as an intern. You can go just to have the data collection. But that is not the true thing. So I manipulated my letter in such a way that so that I can get a permission, go work in that particular company as an intern. So this process has to be done. As we are lacking behind the academic as well as the industry, what the process is running. Being the research scholars, we should be knowing what exactly is happening in the industry. So it is good we can have the smooth industrial collaboration. Next thing is the study rooms in the open premises were equipped with the systems as well as the good LAN connection. Many of our research scholars doesn't have the laptop and they are forced to come at 9 o'clock. So it is good if each block is set up with a few system and a good LAN connection so they can work even after coming to hospital. And since they are forced to come at 9 o'clock, what we can do is, as my friend suggested, we can have the ID card for everything, like NIT Fest, sports feed, for everything we can have. Why can't we have the biometric system like that? Not biometric for the attendance. It's like being a research scholar, you can't work from 9 to 9. We request our administration to have the flexor system so that we can work whenever we want it to be. I don't know how far it will be supported. Why when we are speaking about the gender sensitization, that this and all, why can't we have this? Make a ID card and make the labs the biometric enabled and we can work it out on this. Next thing is, as one of my friend pointed out regarding, as our UG and PG is having the gold medals and all, even a PhD student can have outstanding doctoral thesis award we can be given based on the social impact what he has done and the publications and the patents work which has been done. Based on that, outstanding doctoral thesis award can be given. Next thing is, orientation program is there for the UG and PG. It's good even if the PhD student will be having the orientation program where the juniors, seniors, and if possible, if the alumni comes also, they can know what is the system is, what the credits they have to study, how the guide is. Based on this, they can get to know what is the system is. So it is good to have the orientation program for the newcomers. And the next thing is, we all know we have the feeds for our UG and PG. We request from the PhD team, so we need one leaf for the feeds. Those who are interested, they can have the column, one leaf in the feeds also. Next thing is about the cycles. As we know, whenever the cycle vendors come each new year, they'll be selling and each cycle is having the unique number on the cycle. But as per the claim which is made by the RSAs, they are telling like they are not writing the unique numbers which is there on a cycle. whenever they are selling the cycle. So it should be made whenever they are putting the stall inside the campus. Each unit number should be made written on the bill. So whenever the loss of the cycle has happened, you can easily find out your cycle. Then this is then about the library access. We need the 24/7 library access, and as we already in a process, one of our friends initiated the journals, which has been timely renewal of the journals, and the good journal we can able to access. This is what has to be continued in the further process also. Like already we are being a Ph.D. team, we are done with the work of what to us. Already the things are in the progress inside the open for the faster setting up of the gym and the sports, whatever the sports equipment we needed, that has also been in the phase of it has been doing. And once if I get into the position, we keep track of things and we'll make sure that it will be done on time. Next thing is to ensure have the continuous access of the journals and publication, ensuring timely crediting of the stipend, which has all been happening with our beloved friend Mr. Dinesh. And being as a part of a credentials, I'm a department representative of a CA, and I'm a part of the mess squad and the mess committee. That's it. Thank you.